Hey guys, welcome back. So yep, it's been about, at the time of filming, it's been about almost 4 months since my wife and I moved to Canada, and like I said, I have a channel about that showing our move, how we settled in. It's called Moving Up North. If you want to check that out, I'll put a link to that in the video description below. But anyway, if you've been following my channel, you realize that I am a huge fan of home automation. Alright, now in my previous home back in Singapore, I had all sorts of smart home products. I even had an entire series of some of my favorite, some of the most affordable or value for money smart home products out there. Unfortunately, I didn't bring almost all of them because it just basically didn't work. I mean, smart switches and all that, I installed it in Singapore, and I can't do it here where I'm staying in Canada because, well, it's a rental. I'm renting this place. I can't make any changes to it, but I still want my home to be smart. So the first company that I thought of was Switchbot. So if you're not familiar with Switchbot, they started out making these tiny little devices with a little finger on it, where if, let's say, your bulb wasn't smart and you couldn't install like a smart switch on your wall, you could install the Switchbot and it would literally just press the switch for you on and off, which was brilliant, and it was one of my favorite smart home devices. Now, I did review a lot of their other products as well. So after the success of the actual Switchbot, they came up with other products as well. The Smart Hub, even the Smart Hub Mini. They had a hygrometer, like a thermometer as well. All really, really good products. But yeah, so I decided to reach out to the Switchbot guy and say, look, I want to make my home smart again, but I have some limitations in terms of what I can do with the house. And they said, no worries, they will, they really got my back. They will send some stuff over to me. And it finally arrived. And honestly, I'm not entirely sure what they sent. I know that they have a lot of new products as well. Some of them I reviewed, some I haven't. But yeah, so I've got the box here. I was going to put the entire box here, but it's way too big. So I've opened the main box and I'm going to take out one by one and see what they've got us. But let's start with the biggest one. So I have this. This is something that I haven't reviewed because this is actually brand new, all right, and not available everywhere. I think it's only a few places around the world. I'll let you know which ones. But this is a smart humidifier. Now this is brilliant because whether smart or not, one thing my wife and I have realized that we desperately need a humidifier. The air is a lot drier here than it is in Singapore, and to the point that even I'm putting on moisturizer almost every night. But yeah, so this is a smart humidifier, so this is great. We can schedule time on and time off and all that. And we don't just have one, all right? So we've got one, we have two, all right? So yeah, Switchbot really has our back. So we've got two here. I'm gonna put them aside because we have a lot of stuff to go through, all right? What else do we have? Okay, we have this, the Switchbot curtains. All right, so it's not just two, we actually have four. So I got two more here. Let me see. All right, so these are the Switchbot curtains. So this is another one that is very, very new to the Switchbot line of products, and I haven't had the chance to review them, mainly because I didn't have curtains back in Singapore. And honestly, even here, we don't have curtains as well. As you can see, these are the blinds that came installed with the house. But yeah, but we do have friends that we visit from time to time. They have some very nice curtains, so we are going to install it there. But yeah, so we have four here. Now, one thing you will notice is that on the box it says Rod, all right? So no, this is not the name of the person who made it. There are basically two kinds of Switchbot curtains. One built for this sort of rod type of curtain design, and another one when you have rails. I don't have rail curtains, so I can't show you that. But basically, you can choose between the rod one and the rail. So if you do decide to buy this, just make sure that you choose the right one for you. Okay, wow. Okay, so these are their new solar panels, all right? So if you're wondering what the solar panel's for, it basically removes the use of batteries on the Switchbot curtain. So what you can do is you can plug it together with the Switchbot curtain, and as long as it gets sunlight, you basically never need to charge it or like add new batteries or anything like that. But yeah, of course, we're going to be testing all of it. Let me put this here. We have other stuff as well. Is this going to fall? No, okay, I'll put it flat. Let's see what else we have. All right, now one thing you realize with Switchbot's new line of products is that they also put in a lot of focus on home security, and this is one of them. So these are actually indoor cameras. I believe also fairly new. I've never reviewed them, but they don't have outdoor as of yet. Right now, I think it's just indoor, but still very cool. We've got two of them, and of course, we're gonna set that up and test them out. I shall put this over here. What else do we have? All right, and yes, I mentioned earlier that they also have like a thermometer and hydrometer, I don't know. Anyway, so I already reviewed this. Of course, I'll put that review down below. But yeah, they've given 2 as well because I didn't bring my one back from Singapore. And in Singapore, it actually turned out to be really useful because in Singapore, like I mentioned, it's got very high humidity. So I had to put my cameras in a dry box. I couldn't just leave them outside. And this actually turned out to be a really good tool. I put this in the dry box. It actually gave me a much more accurate humidity reading as well as the temperature than the one that was built into the dry box. So that's pretty cool. I've got 2 here. What else do we have? Okay, and another product, more towards home security is this. So this is the Switchbot contact sensor. So I think you guys more or less know what this means, but basically you install this at any door, at each side of the door from the wall and the door itself. So basically if you activate it and if the door opens when it's not supposed to, you'll know about it. And so basically it's there. Yeah, home security. I'll put this here as well. I believe there's one more for home security. And yes, so we have this. So this is the Switchbot motion sensor. And again, I've got 2. Thank you so much, Switchbot. But yeah, I mean, the name sort of gives it away. It's a motion sensor. You can put it anywhere in your house. If there's any motion where there's not supposed to be, you get a notification on your phone. I believe this is meant to be indoors. I don't think this is built to be outdoors. Yeah, it just says indoor. So yeah, pretty much indoor. So I'll leave this here. What else we have? Okay, so we have the Switchbot Hub Mini. So yes, I reviewed this. So the first hub that they actually made was the actual Switchbot Hub, which was a lot bigger in the shape of a cloud. I love the design. It also doubled as a nightlight if you wanted it to. But yeah, it was kind of big, and after a while they came out with this. So the Hub Mini basically does everything that the Hub does minus the lights. All right, so it does everything. It's the full features. And if you're wondering what those features are, well, basically, if let's say you don't have the Hub, you can only control your Switchbot devices if you're at home on the same internet. But yeah, if you want to control them outside of your network, you'll need this Hub. So this Hub will connect all your Switchbot devices to the internet, and then you can control them when you're out as long as you have an internet connection. It doesn't need to be the same Wi-Fi. So yeah, we've got 2 of them. Again, I'm gonna put them here. And these are almost all. I've got 1 more left. And of course, it's called the Switchbot. So of course, I'm gonna ask for some Switchbots, and they sent me a few. And by a few, I mean they sent 1, 2, 3, 4, not done, 5, 6. Oh wait, this is the remote. Oh, this is a different product. Okay, so this is the Switchbot remote. Okay, this is a physical remote apart from using it on your phone. So this is easy, I guess. If you come into a room, you just want to press it. If you don't already have a Switch, I'm not quite sure why you want this. Okay, so here's the other 2. So we've got, how many do we have here? We've got 6, 7, and the last one is actually black. So it's just to show you guys that there is available in white and also available in black. Really depends on which one you prefer, but yeah, you have 2 to choose from in terms of colors. But this is everything. This is a lot of stuff, and Switchbot, I really appreciate you sending all of this stuff. Now, of course, some of them I've already done reviews of, like the hygrometer, the Switchbot itself, the Hub Mini, I've done it before. So yeah, the other stuff that is new to me, I'm gonna be testing them out. I'm gonna be doing full reviews. So don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss those as well. But yeah, that's the massive unboxing. Now, I'm not gonna open every one of them. This video will be way too long. So again, look out for the full reviews coming up soon. But once again, a big shout out and thank you to Switchbot for sending all of this over. But if you guys love this video, you know what to do, and I would love it if you would subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to receive notifications on our next video. I'm JP. I'll see you real soon.